Today's day 23 of my Motivational Video Series, I Am. And today's declaration is, I am passionate. Ask yourself, what's your passion? What brings you joy? What makes you happy? What do you really, really, really love doing? Steve Jobs said this, the only way to do good work is to love what you do. So then ask yourself, are you working in a place that you love? Do you love what you do there? Are you in a job or are you in a career? You ever think about changing jobs, changing careers? Do you think about it a lot? Maybe you're in high school or in college and you're studying a certain major. Is it a major that you're really passionate about? Do you enjoy learning what you're learning? Are you enthusiastic when you go to class? Maybe not, right? But ask yourself, how can you begin to take steps into fulfilling your passions? Or maybe you're not aware of what your passions are. So then I would advise you to ask yourself these questions. I heard this quote recently that said this, your why sits right by what makes you cry. I'll say that again. Your why sits right by what makes you cry. I'll give you the example of Martin Luther King. When he would see injustice, it would cause him pain. It would hurt him. He would cry because of the injustice that he saw and that he experienced himself. So he found his why through what made him cry. He found his purpose and he found his passion in being an advocate for change, an advocate against injustice, segregation, and as you all know, realizing the dream. So he found his purpose in his why and in what made him cry and what brought him joy, which was transforming a nation. So ask yourself, what makes you cry? What hurts you? What do you see around your neighborhood? Maybe around your city, around your state, around your nation, around the world. What makes you cry? What draws and pulls on your heart? Also ask yourself, what brings you immense joy? What makes you happy? What engages your mind, your body, and your spirit in such a way that you absolutely love to do maybe a certain activity, a hobby? Ask yourself these questions to begin to identify what is your passion or passions. Unfortunately, I see so many work zombies. Work zombies are individuals who they complain about their job all the time. They're negative about their job. They don't know what to do with themselves and they feel lost. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about these individuals. Maybe they've made choices in their life, or maybe they just didn't have the right cards in their lives to end up in a career that is according to their passion. But if you're in a state that you're in high school, you're in college, you're not yet entering the workforce, but you're going to soon, do something that you're passionate about. Make sure that your values are in alignment with the values of your organization and whatever it is that you are doing. Again, Steve Jobs said it. The only way to do good work is to love what you do. So I encourage you, choose a career that you love, that you'll be doing what you love, and that you'll be loving what you are doing. I encourage you, don't be a work zombie. Find out your passions by asking yourself, what is your why? What makes you cry? What is your purpose in life? Because here are the two most important dates of your life. And I love asking students this question. I ask them, what are the two most days? And most of them say, oh, number one, the day you were born. And I'm like, yes. And then often they tell me the second most important day is when they die. That's not the second most important day unless there's people who hate you and they want to see you dead. So that's not the most important day for you. The second most important day for you is when you find out why you were born. Day number one, the day you were born. Day number two, the day you realize why you were born. When you find out your purpose, your why, your reason to be alive. So I encourage you, ask yourself these deep, thought-provoking questions. Reflect on yourself, your inner being, the things that you want, the things that bring you joy, the things that hurt, the things that make you cry. and begin to identify your passion or your passions, and then begin to build an action plan, a roadmap, whatever you want to call it, and identify the steps that you need to take to walk in to your passions and to begin to realize them and have them come to fruition, and so you can attain the joy and the peace of working in an atmosphere, in a culture, in an environment that you love, and that every day you're loving what you're doing and you're doing what you love. There might be some days where you might need the extra cup of coffee, but do what you love and love what you do. Today's been day 23, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 24 of my motivational video series, I Am.